Hello, Millwall fans. Paul Eiffel here. It's time for Chat with Chaps.
Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, whatever time of day it is when you're watching this back. Welcome to the Chat with Chaps show. I'm your host, Joe Zampa, and tonight I'm joined by two top men. Before I introduce them, first of all, make sure if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. As you know, everything we do for this channel goes to Cancer Research UK. Special mention to our sponsor, Spectrum VR, for their continued support. Really do appreciate it. And make sure you give this a like, guys. It does really help with the algorithm. So if you give us a like and a comment, it does really help bring more traffic into the show, into the podcast, where we can generate more money for Cancer Research UK. So first up, the one, the only, it's Disco Steve. How you doing, Disco?
Yeah, really good. Thanks, Joe. Evening. Good to see you. Woo! Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love it. Bit of rhythm.
You hear this time, Disco? Can you hear it?
Get up to this one, Joe, definitely. Be up into this with a smooch. Bits sort of mid, isn't it? Between a smooch and a boogie. So
it is. Nice. How are you, mate? You good?
No, really good. Thanks, Joe. Thanks for inviting me on for an interesting show, and great to be on with Angelo. Been quite a while since the three of us have done a show, so looking forward to it.
The original gangsters.
Was it us that done the first ever live? Was it us three?
It was us three, yeah. Going back all those years. It wasn't that long ago, was it? It's about
when we got the 1,000 subscribers. Was that the one when we?
That wasn't the first one. That was I think our first show, we had about 10 people watch us on the first show, didn't we? So it's gone up a lot since then. But how you doing, Angelo? You good?
Yeah, all good, mate. Yeah, looking forward to this one, mate. Something a little bit different, isn't it? So I think it'll be interesting. It's going to be an interesting little debate.
Absolutely. So, guys, just so you know, both myself and Angelo watch Callum in. They've got the YouTube channel, which is called. Is it called something football? Proper football. That's it. And our mate Callum, friend of the show, has been on a couple of lives with us now. Really good guy, and they were doing this thing, called Keep or Sell, and looking at Millwall players, Wrexham players, and everything else. And Angelo had a good idea, so let's also add our valuation of each player. So as it's the international break, to give you your Millwall fixture in the international break, we thought let's do a recording. Hopefully it won't drag on too long. We're looking at probably about an hour maximum of this one. So we know there's a few of you there like complaining about the 2-hour shows. So hopefully we'll try to come down to an hour, and we'll just see how it goes, really. Also, very quick reminder, guys, on Monday, 6th of April, Millwall versus Norwich is the charity Chat with Chaps Day, when ourselves and the rest of the Chat with Chaps teams are going to be there in person, selling merchandise, signed shirts, collecting donation for Cancer Research UK. So if you're going to the game, please do come over and say hello. It'd be brilliant to meet some of our listeners and supporters in person. So make sure you come over and find us, and hopefully it'd be good to see you guys there as well. Also, another quick mention: the auction is now live for the charity Cancer Research fund we're doing for the charity event. So the link, I don't know if link will be added onto. We'll try to add a link to this show as well, but it's definitely on all the socials. If you go into all the socials, you better find it anyway. And some of the things that you can bid on is incredible. We've got signed Millwall shirts, a retro Millwall shirt. We've got the likes of Terry Hurlock, Les Briley, Teddy Sheringham, Jimmy Carter. So guys from that mid to late 80s era, you might remember those boys. They're up for auction. We've got Casper De Noor worn signed football boots, warm boots that he wore for the charity on the break at the moment, for the Charlton game where we won 4-0, which is also available there for you to auction and bid for. There's also signed Arsenal shirts. So it's not all Millwall. There's signed Arsenal shirts for home and away shirts as well. There's an England cricket shirt that's been signed as well. All these shirts are all framed as well, which we cover the cost for at the moment for all the framing and whatever. You got 4 VIP tickets for peak time, which is brilliant. Tickets for Madness, hotel stay. You even got a VIP day at Millwall Executive Lounge for a game of your choice, including a 3-course meal. There's even a weekend away in Stockholm, Sweden. Hey, Disco? But you fancy a bit of that, don't you?
Sounds good. Yeah, I might have a little bit on that. I've got to ask Mrs. M, but yeah, I like the sound of that, to be honest.
Does Jesper pick you up at the airport in his limousine?
I thought you might go with Angelo and just the two of you, with all the Swedish women out there, you know.
What do our impression of ABBA? Me and Angelo.
Mamma mia. Mamma mia.
Jesper does live in Sweden, hasn't he? He moved to Sweden, didn't he?
Has he?
I'm pretty sure.
I thought he was Danish from Denmark.
I'm pretty sure he moved to Sweden, mate. Yeah.
Is he? We'll have to change his.
Is that not Gino who's in Denmark?
Right, now then, so guys, we're going to crack on with the show. So just give you an idea, a flavour for the rules. So basically, we're going to go through our whole squad players. We're going to try and capture every player that's made an appearance this season for Millwall. We're going to start from goalkeepers. We're going to work our way through defence, through midfielders, right through to the attackers, wingers, strikers, that sort of stuff. And basically, we're going to let you know what our opinion is on players that we will either keep or sell for next season. Now, that could mean for the Championship or the Premiership, depending where we are. So we'll also do a valuation on each of these players. The valuation is our valuation. It's not like a valuation to say, well, we're not going to sell Aziz for less than £100 million because that's just ridiculous. So we want to give our true valuation on what a player is, not what we should sell the player at, of course. But it just gives you an idea. I'm sure as we go along, we'll be able to get the hang of it and get the swing of it. So look, let's start from the first person on the list. The guy that I've got on the list is Max Crocombe. So I'm going to go first on this one. So Max, he's 32 years of age. Obviously, he's had like 1-year deals, contracts everywhere he's been. I think he's been a decent backup keeper for us this season. Obviously, played a lot of first-team football for us through a little bit of adversity with Jensen being injured and a big Bender not quite hitting the point. So for me, I'm going to go for sell and sell. So I'm going to sell if we're in the Championship. Of course, I'm going to sell if we're in the Premiership. And valuation, I mean, you can't really put much on. He's 32 years of age. I guess he's got, 2 or 3 years left of football. If he was under contract at the moment, I would say he's probably worth, 500,000. But yeah, by the summer, he'd be worth nothing, will he? So that's an easy one for me. Angelo, how about yourself?
Yeah, I've got to totally disagree with you there, Joe, mate.
Have you? We started already.
Yeah,
if you want to have it, let's go.
Do you know why, right? 32 for a goalkeeper is not that old. That's number one, yeah? Number two, I felt that he is a really, really good squad player, mate. You can tell he's really well liked, yeah? He's always there celebrating. He's always there cheering on when he's substitute. And I believe that in the Championship this season, he's got one of the best save ratios out of all the goalkeepers, mate, yeah? So
but is that down to him? Is that down to our defence?
I don't know, mate. You can't just say it's all down to the defence, can you? That wouldn't be fair to do that. So I am a keep and a keep because I think...
at what level? What level
I'll keep him in the Championship and I'll keep him in the Premier League, mate.
No, but at what level? Sorry, first team, squad, backup or loan?
In the Championship, I'd have him as a number 2.
So backup.
Yeah, number 2 on the bench, and in the Premier League, I'd have him as backup. And I reckon, mate, I reckon he's worth 1.5, mate, 1.52 million. Yeah.
I think Disco's face there squinching. Disco, how about yourself, mate?
Listen, first and foremost, it's a little bit awkward this because look, they're our players, they're great guys, and you don't want it like we're talking about like the pieces of meat in a way. And
no,
but look, that's the name of the game, isn't it? You know, and I'm going to sit between the two of you on that, absolutely, 100%, genuinely, not because you've said what you've said. I would have him back up for Championship, no problem with that for all the reasons Angelo's given there. Look, no offence, Premiership, not a hope in hell. With the greatest respect, you've really got to go to another level. Look at Patterson now, who's come to us. couldn't get in Sunderland's team. That's where you've got to be aiming.
Massive jump.
Look, for me, Premiership and Angelo, I just don't see it. Value, again, I don't mean to be rude. I think we'd be really lucky to get much money for him now. One, because of length of contract. I think he's only on a year contract, isn't he? So do you know what I mean? We haven't got much to play with in terms of that, but I don't see it. Not that he's not good. And your point, Angelo, I think he's a lot better than probably sounds like I'm saying he is, but definitely back up for Championship. Definitely would have to move on if Premiership.
How much you value him at, Disco?
Couple of hundred.
Ooh.
Honestly,
even less.
Not because he's no good. In terms of, don't forget, he's on a 1 year contract, isn't he? So we won't have anything to play with. If that's what we're looking at.
So on the valuation, I think you've got to forget that.
So take that out.
Yeah, take that out. Like, yeah,
500 then. 500.
That's what I went. 500. Right. Yeah. Next one, Angelo. You're going first this time. Anthony Patterson. Now he's on loan at the moment. If we had the option to buy him next season, would you? At what level? And of course, your valuation.
Yeah, I like him, Joe. I really do like him, and that save he made against Ipswich is just, he's capable of doing stuff like that. So we're not going to get him in the Championship, I don't think. I would definitely have him. Is he going to be a starter in the Premier League? That's a really tough one, that one, mate. But I would definitely have him, and I'll pay 5 million for him, mate.
So what you're saying is, if we're in the Championship and we've got the option of buying him, would you buy him, and would he be a starter?
Oh, I would definitely buy him in the Championship. I just don't think we've got an opportunity to buy him in the Championship.
Okay. Let's say we do.
Yeah, I'd have him starting, mate. Yeah.
And then in the Premiership.
In the Premier League, we are Millwall. We're not going to go out and get the next Peter Schmeichel, whatever. I'll start him in the Premier League, mate. Him in the Premier League.
You're going start, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then 5 million valuation.
Yeah.
All right, Disco, how about yourself?
8 million, I believe. There was that rumour going about, wasn't there? That Sunderland wanted 8 million.
8 million, yeah.
Oh, yeah, 5 million for me.
5 million, yeah.
I'll tell you what, you can tell
let's fly through this. We've got so many to go through, and we're only on the second fucking one at the moment.
I was going to say, though, you can tell he plays poker. He's paying 5 million for him, 1.5 million for him. Loads of money. Right, really, really quick then, Joe. Yeah, Championship, I'd have him as and potentially first choice. I'm not sure Premiership. We go up to Premiership. I'm not sure I would buy him. My valuation on him at the minute, 3 million.
Interesting. So I'm going to go for, in the Championship, I would say, definitely keep and he'll be a starter if we got the option of getting him. If we're in the Premiership, I think I would sign him as a backup. I think, forget what Sunderland say about whether he's got good kicking or not. I just think as a goalkeeper, as a statue, he's not got a massive presence and goal. He's not particularly big. Now, you could argue that Pickford's not that big either, but Pickford seems to kind of be very good, very agile, gets to the corners and whatever, and has really good kicking. So that's his advantages. I just think with Patterson, I think he's lacking something, but as a backup in the Premiership, I think he'd be great for us. Valuation, I'll go for 5 million. I think 5 million would be a good amount. Definitely not 8 million what Sunderland are going for. So there you go. That's my one. Next one, Lucas Jensen, Disco. Start of you this time. Obviously, he's been injured for a long time. 27 years of age. What's your thoughts?
It's really tricky that, isn't it? Because look, but a fully fit Jensen, I'm going to go keep for both. I'd have him starter Championship, and I'd have him at least back up for Prem. So valuation. Look, difficult, as I say, because of injury, and I'm saying 2+.
Okay. Me next. So I'm going to go for keep for the Championship. I'm going to go keep for the Premiership. For the Championship, if he's fit, for me, he's a starter. I will probably put him ahead of Patterson. And in the Premiership, I would probably have him as a sort of squad backup, if you like, on the bench. Valuation, I'm going 2.5 million. That's my one. Angelo, how about yourself?
Keeping the Championship.
At what level?
Starter, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the Premier League, starter stroke backup. And
wait, Andy, you start stroke backup. You can't have both.
Yes,
You're making up the rules now as you go along, Angelo.
Of course he can.
Would you start him or would he be on the bench?
If I'm keeping Patterson, I'll start Patterson ahead of Jensen.
Would you?
So I'll do backup, and I will go 2.75 million.
Okay, so this you took what 2 million? Did you say?
Yeah,
I said 2.5 and 2.7. Yeah, okay, that's decent.
He just raises you every time.
I know he does.
I know he's going.
I know. I feel like I'm playing poker with him. I should put some dark sunglasses on. He can read me two.
He's going to do us, isn't he? You just know he's going to do us.
He is. Right, I'll go first this time, don't I? George Evans, 20 years of age. Now, I would keep as a backup in the Championship. I would sell if we go into the Premier League. And money-wise, I think he's probably worth about 700,000. Angelo, how about yourself?
I am sell 250.
Ooh.
Actually, generous. I say 200. In my opinion, he's too small for a goalkeeper, mate. He's not agile enough.
But would you not say that he's got some good attributes? He's got good kicking. He is very agile. He's a good shot stopper. He's only getting better. He's only 20 years of age. He's had a loan in Hartlepool. He's going to be a year older, more experienced. He might even grow a little bit. He's not growing to 21.
Are you his agent?
Look at Disco.
I've got into shrinking mode now.
Yeah, he's got the other way.
He's not my cup of tea, mate. I haven't been impressed.
Right,
It's an out and 200k.
Okay, nice quick one there. Disco, how about yourself?
Slightly different. I think similar. I would back up. I'm fine in the Championship. I think his age and his potential. I think backup would be fine. Not a starter for me yet. And Premiership, you'd have to sell. You'd absolutely have to sell. And I think, I think we'd be lucky to get 500. So I'm going to a bit like Angelo. I'm 3+ for me.
Ooh.
No, 5. I'm going to go 5. 500. 500K.
Higher or lower? Right. That's goalkeepers done. That took a while. We'll need to speed through the next. We've got loads to go through. Right. So, guys, defenders / wing backs. Okay. First one, and this is Angelo to start this time. Joe Bryan, 32 years of age.
Joe Bryan, thank you very much for being at Millwall. See you later, mate. Championship out, Premiership no chance, and we might be able to grab 500k for him now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, again, I think his contract during the summer is up in the summer.
Yeah.
But there's rumours that he could be off, could be retiring or whatever. But as a valuation, what he's worth now, you're saying he's worth 500,000, is it?
Yeah. Do you know what I feel? I feel like I get the impression he can't wait to stop playing football. Like he's not invested anymore. Do you know what I mean? I get that.
Falling out of love with the game a little bit. Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe.
I get that.
Yeah. No. I won't want him there next season, mate. No.
Okay. Disco, how about yourself?
Yeah, it's been a real mixed time with us, hasn't it? Look, he's been awful and he's been really good at times as well. You know, so fair play to the guys. He's clearly got quality, but it's an out for me. Out for.
He's not just going out, Angelo. He's going out.
Championship or Prem. There's no future for, and I think we'd be lucky to get some money, as you say. I think Joey's going to hang his boots up. So I think if we got any money, would be decent. Not that he's not worth it. I just don't think we'll be able to get much for him.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to go out as well. Been a great servant for us. I think when he's been called upon, I think he's always done reasonably well. You know, given his all. But 32 years of age. I think if we want to evolve and move forward, we've got to look to improve, our squad. So for me, it's out. Next to go first, is it you, Disco? Isn't it?
I think. Yeah. Did you? Yeah. You did. Evans. Brian.
Joe Bryan. Yeah. Alfie Doughty's next for you.
Oof. Alfie. Right. That's an interesting one. I think stay. Look, stay is
what level?
Championship or Prem is what I mean.
As in what starter?
A squad player, certainly in the squad. Yeah.
Would you say be a squad in the Premier League as well? Squad?
Yes.
Both. Yeah.
Yes, a bit of experience as well. Look, getting fit. Yeah. I think he's still got a bit to offer. He's not as old. He's not that old, is he, Alfie? So what's he worth? We paid 3, didn't we? 3 for him. Don't think we'd quite get that for him now. So probably 2.
Interesting. 26 years of age. So he's not particularly old. He's still quite relatively young, isn't he? You know. No. I'm going to go. I was just looking at some stats. So he's made 25 appearances this season. Not a lot in comparison to some others. Hasn't scored yet, and he has got 5 assists. He's up there as one of our high assists. And I think when he's on it, I think he's decent. So I'm going to go for keep. For the Championship, I would say, you could argue he could be good as a starter. I think him and Sturridge have proven that whoever's on form are good to play. Doesn't matter who they are. Yeah, it could be, if Sturridge having a good an off day, Alfie will come in and do really well. That's Alfie's place then, and vice versa. So for me, it's a starter in the Championship. I would say squad or backup in the Premiership. Valuation currently at the moment, I'll go for 3 million. Is what we paid for him. Is it 3 million?
Yeah, it was about 3, wasn't it? I think
about 3. Yeah, I'll go for 3 million. It certainly hasn't gone up. And I think if you look at his stats and his performances, he hasn't exactly improved a lot since he played for Luton, has he? It's not as if he's come to us and done well. So done all right, but nothing to scream about. Angelo, how about yourself?
So keep. In the Championship, he's a starter. Now, last time he was in the Premiership, mate, he was unbelievable. Yeah, there was Man United after him. They were talking about England. Yeah,
did he play? Was he in the England squad? I don't know if he played or not, but I'm sure he was in the England squad.
No, I
think he did.
Rumours of him being picked, but yeah,
right, okay.
But I've been a little bit underwhelmed, to be honest with you. I thought he'd be better than what he is. Yeah. Obviously, there's the question mark about professionalism. I'm not one to talk weight as well. So I would say a backup for the Premier League, mate. And I think 3 million. I think he's worth about 3 million.
Yeah. Okay. Next, I'm next, so I'll go first. Juicy Jake Cooper. Ooh, 31 years of age. I would keep. In the Championship, definitely a starter for me. In the Premiership, this is really hard because you want to start him. You would really want to start him, but then the levels of the strikers in the Premier League and how quick they are and everything else, I'll be scared that he'll just get roasted. So for me, I'll put him as a squad sort of backup player. Someone probably come on. We try to grind out a result, try to sort of see out a game or. Yeah. So I'll probably go for a squad player. Valuation, 31 years of age. He's probably got about another couple of years left in him. I'm probably going to go 2.5 million at the moment. Valuation. I'm not saying I'll sell for 2.5 million. I'm just saying that's probably what he's worth for his age at the moment. Angelo, how about yourself?
This is very easy for me. Keep in the Championship and he's a starter, and keep in the Premier League and he's a starter, mate. Yeah.
Interesting.
He's a leader, mate, and he's got so much experience now. I love the geezer, and that tall guy at Newcastle, Dan Burn, he managed to get by in the Championship in the Premier League. So
I always make comparisons with him and Jake Cooper because they're similar sort of stature. I just feel with Jake, he's not fat. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure his body's ripped to shreds. But he just seems solid and quite big, whereas Dan Burns just very, very skinny, isn't he? And very, very light. And I don't know. But I hear what you're saying.
He's fit as a fiddle. Apparently, he's the first in the gym. At the gym, he's never injured. I would value Juicy Jake at 4.5 million.
4.5 million. Wow.
But see, the 4.5 million is not just his playing ability; it's the whole, you know what I mean? He is a leader. He's not a vocal leader, but he's a leader, mate. Whenever we score a goal, who's the first one there patting everyone on the back? It's always Juicy Jake. Do you know what I mean? And he's Millwall, mate. He's Mr. Millwall. He's a legend, mate. Yeah, 4.5. I'm starting you, mate. You can stay captain as well, mate.
What do we mean on valuation? We'd expect somebody to pay that amount for him.
No. What we value as what he's not what we're selling for is what we value him now. What we think his true valuation is, because we wouldn't sell him if someone bidded like I'm saying 2.5, 3 million. Adjo's saying 4.5 million. Now, if someone come in with 2.5, 3 million, I don't expect Mill to turn around and go, oh yeah, there you go, we'll sell 2.5, 3 million, because we wouldn't, No. But is he worth 5, 6 million? I'll say no.
No, I agree.
Although that's what we probably would sell him at, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Look, for me, keep 100%. Starter championship without a shadow of a doubt, as he's proved really well this season. He's up there as a possible player of the season. Premiership would have to be squad for me, back up, but likely to play some game time and stand in, and don't think would let us down drastically. To be fair, I think we're being a bit rich with the valuation there, but I'll go. For me. 2.5, but 3. Go on, I'll go 3.
2.5, 3. So you very, very similar thinking to me then, Disco.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you were 2.
So Anjo, you're the one that's going to push. I mean, four goals this season, 40 appearances, one of the highest appearances this season. 4 goals, 1 assist. So he's done pretty decent. Okay.
Is it most headed clearances or something as well? I think in the championship.
I'll say so. Without looking at stats, I think that's just a given, isn't it? Anjo, start of you this time. Tristan Kramer.
Tristan Kramer.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so obviously Championship starter, Premier League starter.
So you'll keep, yeah?
100%, yeah, 100%, yeah. The valuation is my sticky one, right? Because he is a great player, but he has got a couple of little weaknesses, yeah? Like his ball control could be a bit better. His heading sometimes a little bit iffy, yeah, but he is a great player.
Just for the listeners' sake, because we both agree in this, when we say his heading could be improved, we're not saying he can't header a ball. I think it's the purchase when he clears headers, isn't it? He doesn't quite clear it far enough. Like you look at Jake Cooper, he really launches headers out, and so does Ryan Leonard, to be fair, and so does Callum Taylor, whereas Tristan doesn't seem to, or at least we've seen there's times when you've done your analysis that he hasn't quite projected enough of the clearance, has he, on the defend.
And also on the attacking side, there's been a couple of little weak headers where he should have planted a couple away.
Yeah,
but he's
maybe doesn't want to ruin his face. Maybe.
I
had that problem as well sometimes.
But you know what? Where we got to give the geezer credit, I'm sorry we're going to stay on him a little bit long because he's one of our prize assets, But where we got to give him a lot of credit, mate, he's only done 1.5 seasons in the Championship. Before that, he'd done a little bit in League One. So he's still learning, mate. But and he's the opposite of Joe Bryan. He is invested, mate. He fucking loves it. You can see that he loves it, mate. And he is. I think he's been vice captain. He was captain against Crystal Palace when Jack was out. The valuation, mate. This is a really tricky one, right? Because I want to give a realistic valuation, and if I had to put a figure on his head, I'm saying 10 million.
10 million. Okay. So, guys, we've got to speed through this because we've got a long way to go. We're half hour through the show. We're halfway through the show. We've got probably 2/3 of the squad to go through. Probably 3/4, actually. Quite a lot to go through. So, cheers for that. Anjo, Disco, how about yourself?
Listen, echo what Angelo said. Absolutely keep. Starter, 100%. At either position as well, for me. Think he can develop in both those. I'm going to, valuation-wise, I'm doing it a bit different. Sorry, this time. What would I not be happy with, but what would I expect us to accept for him, and then say, well, at least we got some good money. I'm with Angelo. It would be 10+.
So you're saying that you would sell him for 10 million?
No, I would expect. I would not allow him to go for less than 10.
Yeah, that's your valuation of what he thinks worth. Yeah. Okay. Nice one.
Minimum.
Okay. Cool. Right. So, Tristan Kramer, as we said, forever present, 41 appearances up there, is one of the highest. I think he's played the most amount of games for Millwall since we signed him. 3 goals, 6 assists. So that's 9, attacking contributions there. 24 years of age. For me, it's a no-brainer. Keep, and he will start. I think he's worth minimum £10 million. If we were to sell him, I want to see more than 10 million. I want to be seeing 15 million if I can get 15. But for me, you're right. I agree with you guys. £10 million. Nice and easy one. Next one,
Joe. Maybe stick to the main squad players, should we? If the time's a little bit, do you know what I mean?
Well, let's see how we get on. Let's try and speed it up a little bit. So next one, Disco, quick one for you, Ryan Leonard, 33
Poor
years.
Ryan, great servant to us. Think Championship might get another season out of him as backup. Not necessarily first choice, but certainly a great backup. Premiership, no, we'd have to politely move him on. I think we'd still get realistically. Look, 500k is probably a little bit hefty, but I'll go 500k for his experience and ability.
Yeah, nice one. I'm going to go for 33 years of age. Going to be 34 next season. You can see the legs are gone. He's not quite there like he once was. Still can do a job for us. But for us to evolve and move forward as a club next season, win the Championship, I'm going to go for sell on the Championship, sell on the Premiership. Valuation, I think it's probably worth about 500,000 at the moment. That's me done. Angelo?
Joe, I haven't seen that his legs are gone, mate. I haven't seen his legs are gone yet.
I'm not saying it's gone. I don't think it's what it used to be, is what I'm saying.
Just before he got injured at Preston, he was playing out as well, mate. In the Championship, I'm keeping him.
Defensively, but he's not bombing forward. He's not getting forward. He's got legs to get up and down like say Chris, like Kramer has.
What are you in at Preston on his last game?
I said, I think defensively, if he sits in there tight, close to Taylor, defensively, he could do a good job. But as a fullback, he can't get up and down like Kramer can't he?
So in the Championship, I'll keep him and I'll start him. Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
Over Kramer?
No, not over Kramer. But if Kramer's playing centre back, I would definitely put Lenny.
But why would Kramer play centre back? If we're in the Championship, you like think you have Cooper.
No, you can't say it how you're saying it, mate, because you can't say it like that, mate. Like if there's a space, I'd start him.
If Taylor's there, Taylor's playing and Cooper's playing, and you've got Kramer right back. Are you going to play Leonard right back?
If Taylor's
squad next season, if the squad stays as it is next season, are you going to play Leonard over Kramer?
No,
but I think Angelo's saying he'd be happy for him to be a starter. Yeah. Should the league arise?
Stop being so nice. Let's be ruthless. What I'm saying is, if we got everyone available next season, we're in the Championship. Yeah. Who's your starting team? Is he going to be in the starting team? Yes or no?
Yeah, but Joe, you get injuries and suspensions. So
injuries. It doesn't matter.
Well, Angelo thinks he's got another year in him.
All right.
About anything, but
all right.
We've got to think about it. As a starter, is he going to be a starter? Yes or no?
In the Championship, no. But I'm keeping him.
As a backup.
I'm keeping him. Yeah.
As backup.
First one off the bench. Premiership. I love Lenny. I don't want to let him go. But all right, I'll let him go in the Premier League.
Don't worry, you'll get over it. You'll get over it. What's your Banjo?
500k.
500k. Right, we agree on that as well. Right, let's move on. Next one, Danny McNamara. Is it myself to go first? This one.
You can do.
I'm going to go. His contract's during the summer. Love Danny McNamara. He's been a great servant for us. I think he's a level below where he needs to be, unfortunately. So, sadly, with a heavy heart, I'm going to say sell. Angelo?
How much, Joe? How much?
Sorry?
How much?
How much he's worth at the moment? I'll say about 500,000, 600,000 maybe. Maybe 700,000. Angelo?
Yeah, I'm same as you, mate. Reluctantly, it's a sell.
Especially if you keep your fucking Lenny. Where's he going to be doing? He's going to be there making cups of tea, is he? He's the expensive tea maker.
For Brian.
He's a sell. And I think he's still young, mate. I think he's worth $1 million. But it's a
$1 million, you say? Yeah. Okay. Disco?
I mean, look, I think time has come to move on. But look, Danny, I like we all do love him as defensively as good as anybody. To be fair, but he's not quite going to move to that next level. So I think, sell. I reckon up to $1 million, Angelo, like you. The guy's got ability in the right team. Could do a great job without a doubt.
Okay, so we're all going sell. Yeah, and we're saying money-wise between 500 and $1 million.
Yeah,
is what it's worth at the moment. Okay, cool. Right, next one. Angelo, you go first this time. Zach Sturge.
Great.
One goal, 0 assists, 33 appearances this season. 21 years of age, still young.
Yeah, so he's a starter. He's a keep. He's a starter in the Championship, and he is, for one season, he's going to be a backup in the Premier League. And because of his age, his athleticism, and his potential, I'm going 5.5 million.
Ooh, what is worth now? You say 5.5 million.
He's got so much potential, this kid, mate. Yeah, 5.5.
Okay.
He could be an elite left back, mate, but he's not ready yet. He's not there yet. But I can see it in 18 months. I can see that guy being unbelievable.
But I love Zach Sturge, and I think he's great. I mean, I'll come to me in a second. I'll tell you what. Let's do you first, Disco. Sorry, mate. Go on, because we've got to speed up.
Can't resist Joe getting in there.
Go on.
Yeah, I'm a keep, and I'm sorry, I'm a starter Championship 100%. I make him a starter in the Prem. Potentially, I'm not saying he will be the number one choice, but more than able to be a starter in the Prem for us. I think valuation though a little bit divided. I think 3 million for me.
3 million. Okay, I'm going to go for keep. I think starter in the Championship. I'm going to go with backup squad rotation, would have called it that, in the Premier League, and I'm going to go for 3 million valuation at the moment. Disco, Caleb Taylor, 25 appearances, 3 goals, 2 assists this season. Only 23 years of age. What's your thoughts on him next season?
Absolutely, you should have started with Angelo because it's Angelo's main man.
Well, I thought leave till the end.
All his thunder, but listen, fantastic! What a great addition to the team he has been, and it's an absolute massive keep, start. Definitely start at both levels. He'll have to develop in the Prem like a lot of them, but definitely able to play Premiership football. Valuation. I've got to say, I'd go higher than Kramer right now. I'd say 15 plus.
Wow.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. Right.
Yeah.
That's a lot. I'm going to go for 23
Well, he's going to play for England.
23 years of age, according to Angelo, 23 years of age. He's still young, still going to develop, still going to get better. I'm going to go for keep. Start in the Championship. I would say I'll go start in the Premiership. I think he's got the athleticism and the hunger, the desire, and the height to sort of do well. Valuation, I'll say he's probably worth about 5 million at the moment. Ooh. I'm not saying I was saying for 5 million, but I think that's what he's worth. Angelo?
Yeah, okay. Obviously, you know I'm a big fan of his, right? So it's a keep. It's a start. He will play for England one day. All right, give him a couple of years. And again, he lacks experience at our level as well. But I'm saying I'm going to go in between you two. I'm saying 10 million.
10 million, right. Yeah. Okay. It's what it's worth now, 10 million, you say, yeah?
He's got so much potential, that guy, honestly.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
He's a big threat at attacking end as well.
Yeah. Okay, right. Last of defenders. We mentioned Caleb Taylor's 23 years of age. Another player that's 23 years of age. Just to give you a comparison, is Kamal Grant. I'm going to go first in this one. I love what I saw of Kamal Grant. I think when we've seen him, when he's come on, when he's played for us, the game against Coventry, I thought he was a beast. I thought he done really well against Palace away. Watched him live both times. But sadly, I'm going to go for sell. I think he just, at the age, if he was 19, 20, I'll say keep. But 23 years of age, he hasn't really moved on to the next level. What's he worth now? He hasn't really played a lot of competitive games at this level. So I'm going to go for perhaps 700,000. I'm going to go for. Angelo, yourself?
I'm a sell 500.
500. Disco?
Yeah, look, exactly the same as Angelo. And look, I haven't seen enough of the lad, to be fair, but look, when you're talking about some of the ability that we've previously mentioned there, yeah, I think it's a sell, and I think 500 plus would be decent for us and him.
Right, cool. That's defenders done. So we're on to midfielders now, guys. Again, let's speed up. We're up to 40 minutes almost. So we've done the goal, we've done defenders, we've got midfielders, we've got attackers stuff. So let's fly through the next bit. First is you, Disco. Barry Bannon, 36 years of age.
I'm saying Championship keep and starter stroke squad, probably squad player. Because he's a squad player at the moment, so that's probably going to stay the same. Premiership, you'd have to offload, and I'm sure there would be plenty of Prem stroke First Division who would absolutely snap him up. What would they pay for?
First Division.
Sorry, I did. What did I say? Premiership, no Championship, and First Division. I reckon you could get up to $1 million for him. Actually,
really?
No. He's
36 years of age.
$500,000. Sorry, yeah.
I'm going to go for. Obviously, we can't sell him really because he's got another year contract on. But if I had the choice of letting him go or not, I would keep him for a backup squad player in the Championship. I would sell him if we went into the Premiership. What's he worth now? Only because technically he's so good and he's fit and he can create stuff. I'm going to go for $500,000, 500,000. I know not many 36-year-olds are worth $500,000. This is Barry Bannon we're talking about, who's got all the stats to back it up. Angelo, how about yourself?
Yeah, keeping the Championship as a backup, in the Premiership sell, and yeah, 400k.
400k, right. Nice and easy. Next one. It's
you.
Let me start. Yeah, okay. Luke Cundall, 23 years of age, played 24 games, so 24 appearances for Millwall, 4 goals, 0 assists. And when you look at other certain players who were mentioned later on in the list, who hasn't scored many goals, for a player who doesn't play a lot, 4 goals, he's certainly got a knack for scoring. 23 years of age. I'm going to go for keep in the Championship. I don't think he's good enough to start, but I'll have him as a squad player. And if we went into the Premier League, I think I would loan him out. I think he's going to get better. He's 23 years of age. I think he can improve. He has good season in the Championship somewhere and does well, and then sell him for more profit. That's what I'll do. I can't see him really doing it in the Premier League, but I think he's worth a loan for a season and then maybe sell him off that. So, I'm going for keep, but for different reasons. Valuation at the moment, I say it'd be very hard to put anything more than £2 million on his valuation at the moment. Angelo, yourself?
For me, it's a sell, and 750.
You would sell him?
Lose money.
750k. He scored 4 goals this season.
Doesn't matter. He's
never lets us down. Always works hard. You wouldn't have him as a backup or squad player.
That's 750. Yeah, we can get better than that.
Okay, well let's move on. Disco.
I'm with you, Joe. I'm keep. I've always liked Cundall. I think he's something about him. He's a 10. He's more of a 10 or a 9.5 than a central midfielder. I think he's been thrown under the bus a bit playing central midfield at Ipswich and other games. But I think the guy's got quality. I think he's one of those that the better level you play, a little bit more space and stuff like that, I think he could excel more, So I would say keep and start in the Championship. Keep and possibly squad rather than loan, Joe, and unless he's, look, it really depends on what are we going to do. If we go up, do we do a Sunderland and do a total overhaul of the whole squad, or do we tweak around the area? I would suspect we'd tweak. You know what I mean? We'd keep a lot of these youngsters and the likes of Cundall and take a bit of a gamble and not get ourselves into a massive debt should it not work out. So I'm going keep, start and squad for Premiership.
Valuation?
2 mil.
2 million. Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, so next one is Angela. You're starting this time, aren't you? You've got Casper Denora. 23 appearances. So he hasn't played many this season because of injuries. Scored 1 goal, which was against Portsmouth at home, and has got 3 assists this season as well.
No, he scored against Blackburn, didn't he? Was it Blackburn? Oh, no, it was Portsmouth. You're right, mate.
Portsmouth, yeah. 3 assists. He just turned 29 years of age as well now, isn't he, as well?
Yeah. Okay, so Championship, he's a starter. And I also think in the Premiership, he's a starter. I think the slower Premiership will suit Casper more than probably the Championship. Because of his age, valuation, I'd probably say... Oh, this is a difficult one. 4.5 million.
Ooh, Disco?
I'm with you. Keep, definitely. Starter in the Championship, 100%. Squad in Prem. Valuation, I'm going to go 3.
Ooh.
3 mil.
Okay. I'm going to go for keep. I'm going to go for start. I agree with Angela. I think the Premiership, I think, would be very, very suited to Casper. I think he's
and you great. 100 million.
Not quite. But I think technically, I think he'd be very suited to the Premier League. I think he likes to get on the ball. He likes spread passes. I think he'll have more time on the ball. 29 years of age. He's getting to his peak at the moment. Let's say for a midfielder, normally between 28 and sort of 29, you're reaching your peak. So I think he's worth about 5 million. I would say 5 million at the moment is my valuation. Disco, Daniel Kelly, 20 years of age.
Bloody hell. Championship, keep and start. He did show glimpses.
Wait a minute. So we had this conversation with Lenny last time. Would you put him over Denora and Billy Mitchell in the Championship?
No, I'm not looking at it like that. I'm looking at it, could he start for us? That would be my...
Is that the rules then? Is that what we're going with?
Yeah, I'm saying he could be a starter in the Championship.
Angelo desperate to laugh there, aren't you, Angelo?
You want, Joe? It is hard. I'm with Disco. Like, sometimes you wouldn't mind starting a player,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Are they good enough to start?
Yeah, so I agree with Disco.
But you could argue that Del Boy's good enough to start. But you wouldn't necessarily start him over other players, would you?
But that's another debate, isn't it? Is who's your 11, you know? But could they? I'm saying he could start in the Championship as he has done this year, you know. So what would be different next year with another year's experience?
But you could argue that every player is a starter then.
Yeah, I wouldn't. The
point of this is, would you start them over other players? For me, I would say
no. Simple answer.
So what is he, a squad player then?
So okay, all right, Joe. If you want me to say what you want me to say,
no, I feel bad now, Angelo. No, I feel terrible. I feel bad now. I feel like a bully.
A squad player who wouldn't let you down if you had to start.
There you go. And in the Premier League,
I think I'd keep and loan out. I think you're one of loaning
20
out.
Years of age.
Yeah, loan out, Joe.
What's your valuation?
Good. Championship. We ain't seen a lot of him, have we? But look, based on what we've seen, we what did we pay 800k for him? 2. Let's say he's
2 million.
Improved 2. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go for keep. So keep the Championship, keep the Premiership. I'm gonna go for squad player straight back up.
Who
occasionally start when Disco's watching, and in the Premier League, I'll loan him out. I think he's still young. Yeah, it's a big step for him. I think he needs game time. So I'll learn him out. Angelo? Oh, so valuation 2 million. I agree with Disco, 2 million.
Okay.
Angelo?
Time to be ruthless. Sell 500.
Ooh,
500?
No way.
He's had enough chances. He gets injured every other bloody game, yeah? Enough is enough. Out.
Really? But would you not argue?
Get out of my pub.
maybe he's got growing pains, Angelo. I mean, he did look good the last time out. He looked taller. He looked bigger. Yeah, a lot of young players go through these kind of niggly injuries when they're growing, don't they?
First time down in London.
Is he?
Scotland,
right, we're pressed for time, so let's not fuck about. Let's move forward. Right. Am I first now?
Yes, I think. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Yes. So next one is Camille Negley. So 24 years of age. He's, I think, the second or the third highest appearances this season, with 40 appearances. Incredible. 3 goals, 3 assists. I'm going to go for keep. He's a starter in the Championship. I would say he could potentially even be a starter in the Premier League, a bit like Casper, really. Those players that are technically gifted and are very good on the ball and stuff, are very comfortable, could do well in the Premier League. And I could see him being one of those. So I'll go keep. Valuation at the moment, I would say he would be valued at about £5 million. We paid, 3.2 for him, I think.
Apparently, yeah.
So it's not bad. Yeah, it's got up to 5 million. Again, that's not what we were selling for, listeners. This is what we think is worth, as in his valuation at the moment. Angelo, how about yourself?
I'm a keep starter in the Championship, back up in the Premier League, and 4 million.
4 million. Disco. Cheers, Angelo. Disco.
Keep, start, 5 mil, and again, should have the ability to step up to the Premiership. We're going to have to use some of these players should we make the jump.
Absolutely. Angelo, you're going first this time. Massimo Luongo, 33 years of age.
I like Massimo, but he's in the Championship, he's a backup. Yeah.
So 34 next year.
Yeah, keeping the Championship as a backup. Premier League, he's got to go. 300k.
Yeah. Disco, how about yourself?
Yeah, really like him actually, and would love to keep him. But I think we'd have to say heart says keep him. Head would say no. Look, regrettably, let him go. Look, we'd be lucky to get money for him now. Probably 250, 300k. He's worth more than that, but I don't think you'd get a lot more right now. Okay, so cheers at this. So I'm next. So his contract's up in the summer, isn't it? Obviously, he's got this long injury, ACL injury. I'm going to go for. I love what I saw of him earlier this season, and I think he's performing so well. If you look at Sofa, is it called SofaScore.com? As in ratings, I think he was very, very, very high in his average ratings. Probably one of our best midfielders. But another year after the ACL injury as well, what's he going to be like? So for me, I'm going to go for sell, unfortunately. Valuation at the moment, if his knee was fixed, I would say 300,000 maybe, unfortunately, because of his age and obviously the injury side of it. Yeah. Disco.
Just quickly, I'll definitely give him a job as Carl Bates' assistant, though.
Quality. He's quality on the old comms, isn't he?
Brilliant.
Yeah, he might have a career. Might have a career in that. You never know.
Have a career in that.
Yeah. Disco, you're starting this time. Ray Spangura Williams, 21 years of age, 18 appearances, 1 goal against Charlton this season, 1 assist for the big Serb against Bristol City away. Remember that. Hasn't played a lot of minutes, a lot of games, but he's only 21 years of age.
100% keep. I would start him Championship next year. Wouldn't even mind sort of starting to try and build a team a bit around him if we can. Premiership, I'd have him in the squad to start with, see how he shapes up, and if he's at it, keep him in the squad. If he's not, then get him out on a loan. Current valuation, again, it probably was a lot more a little while back, but I'm going to go 3
million. Okay. I'm going to go for keep. 21 years of age. I don't know, and I love Reyes. I don't know if he's ready to start next season with all the players we've got and everything else, but definitely a squad player. Definitely should be getting minutes, starting some games, off bench some games, and as he gets a little bit older, he can really restate that claim. I think what we need to find with Reyes is his position. He weirdly played well on the right-hand side, played well on the left-hand side, which is not his position, but I thought he'd done better there than he did in the 10. And weirdly, you think before he started playing in the 10 that's his position, that's where he should be playing. But he hasn't quite done it there in the 10. I'll never forget his first game in the 10 was, I think it was a friendly game, pre-season. Was it Bromley away? And he started in that 10. I was so excited, thinking this is it. And he just looked a little bit lost in there. And I think a lot of it's because of the role of what Alex Neil wants him to play, which is not his strength. I would like to see him in a central position, either in a 6 or an 8 in the midfield. but you're up against Billy, you're up against Casper, which is the reason why it's going to be hard for him to kind of beat those two to it. But definitely a squad player. In the Premiership, I think he'll get a loan. I think, go to the Premier League, get a loan to a good Championship club, and then in another year or so, in the first team, 100%. Valuation, I'm with you, Disco. I'm going to have £2.5, sort of £3 million. Had he carried on for what he did last season and played more games and scored goals, we're looking at £5, £6, £7 million easily, aren't we? But it just took a little bit of a bump. Angelo, how about yourself?
Yeah, this is a really, really tough one, right? And my answer is purely on 2 games, which was the Cardiff game where he starred, with all them moves. When he got his first goal against Dagenham and Redbridge, we know what that kid is capable of, right?
I mean, what about Palace away, Andrew? Sorry to interrupt you, but Palace away, he was the best player on that pitch, and he was up against Schrupp and who's the sort of blondish ginger guy in midfield?
Will Hughes.
Will Hughes. Yeah. I mean, and he bossed it in the middle of that park. But again, is it because we're playing against Premiership in the Premiership, as you say, guys, a bit more of a slower pace? It suits his style a bit more. It's not so hectic like the Championship, is it?
More space, give you a bit more time on the ball. Don't dive in.
So what I'm going to say, right, is Mr. Bangura Williams, if you're watching, right, you got 12 months. You've got 12 months. Because we've been very patient with this kid because we all know that we believe in him, So I would give him 12 months, keep, but it's back up until he proves himself, I can't value him as high as you guys do because he just hasn't done enough. If I had to put a valuation on his head, I'd probably say like 1 million, 1.5.
1 million?
What's he done, Joe? What's he done?
I do get that it's more on.
But is that because of what he's done this season? Because he's playing in a role that is out of position, it hasn't quite suited him. I mean,
do you really think? Can you name me one club who's going to come in August and bid $3 million for Bangura Williams, mate? That ain't happening.
In the Championship,
anywhere.
I think there'll be players in the Championship. There'll be teams in the Championship will pay $2.5, $3 million for him.
I can't see that, mate. I'm sorry, I can't see that. He's got the potential to be a superstar, but at the moment, I would value him 1.5 million. Mate.
Well, like you say, I agree with you. He's got a massive 12 months ahead of him.
Yeah, massive 12 months. Yeah.
Next season, his career can go this way or that way.
100%.
A lot of it is, playing whether it's a loan or break to that first team and making it happen. So, but let's move on. Disco, Del Boy, Derek Mazusako, 21 years of age.
Yeah, listen, decent, isn't he? I think he's gone off the boil a little bit, but he's been mucked around as he got injured, and then he's been a bit part player. So, but he when he first came in, he looked, well ahead of schedule, playing a lot more than expected. I'd say keep. Definitely potential to play start in the Championship, but look, a good solid squad player, most definitely. And I think, look, maybe kept in the Premiership as either a squad player or maybe a loan.
Okay. Valuation?
Valuation, probably 1.5 at the moment.
Okay. So, cheers for that, Disco. I'm going to go for keep. He's 21 years of age. I would say next season, squad player. I think he'll get target, he'll get minutes. Hopefully, he'll prove that he's good enough. We've seen he's got the potential. If we go into the Premier League, it's a loan. I can't see. We'll be buying players of a higher caliber. You like to think he'll be lower down the pecking order. 21 years of age. Bit like Dan Kelly, really. He'll need to get a loan to kind of prove himself, get back into it. Valuation, I'm with you. I'll go 1.5 million. Still a slight improvement. We paid 500,000 for him, didn't we? So that's still a bit of profit there. Angelo, how about yourself?
Yeah, I'm a keep, and I'm a squad. And what Disco said is right. The guy just hasn't got going yet, has he? Like he got his injury, then he has a little bit part here. We haven't seen enough of him, but again, big potential, I think. So I'm going keep squad 1.25 million.
Right. Okay. I'm next, aren't I?
Yeah.
Billy Mitchell. Obviously, the contract saga thing's still going on at the moment. Will he wait? He signed a contract this summer. But he's 25 years of age. People forget how young he is. He's only 25 years of age. He's played 28 games or 28 appearances this season. Still hasn't scored. He has got 1 assist this season. For me, if there's a bit more output, as in goals or assists, I'm not saying that Casper Denora is miles ahead of him, but at least Casper gets assists and occasionally gets some goals. That's the other thing I think it's missing in Billy at the moment. So for me, I would keep. He's a starter in the Championship, and I would say a squad backup for the Premiership. Valuation, I would say he's probably worth valuation. I'm going to go for 3 million. I think because he works hard. He's a very fit guy. He's very good at getting on the ball, winning the ball back, and being destructive against other teams. And I think there's a price on that in there to do that part of the game, So I'm going for 2.5, 3 million. Angelo, how about yourself?
So mine's a keep starter in the Championship. What worries me about Billy is his lack of pace for the Premiership, but I love the geezer. So he'd be a backup in the Premier League. And I value him a bit higher than you, Joe, because when he's good, he's bloody good. I'd say 4.5 million.
4.5, really?
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah.
But what is? I mean,
sometimes in the Championship, like some games, you just look at him, and you think, "My God, this geezer is so good. He's up and down, up and down, up and down." Yeah.
But when you compare him to other midfielders in the Championship, some of them are used to scoring goals, creating, maybe good at set pieces or getting assists.
But he does all the dirty work, mate, isn't he? He does all the dirty shit, mate.
I get that.
Where the Bremen were looking at him. They're never sending scouts down. A Bundesliga team. He is he's more than 3 million, mate, without doubt. Because also he is a team player, great squad member, loved by everybody. He's Millwall through and through. 4.5 million.
Okay, Disco, how about yourself?
No, listen, I'm very much in your camp with that. Definitely a keep starter in the Championship, squad player in the Premiership. But I don't think he'd let us down with better quality around him as well. I think he does have a lot to offer. And he's very underrated. The valuation, I'm thinking, because I think I said 3 for Casper. So much as I'm in your camp a little bit there, Angelo, I can't sort of put him higher than Casper. So I'm going to go 3, same as you, Joe. 3 million. As a fee.
Right, cool. Disco, you'll start this time. We'll be really quick. We've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 8 more, so we've got to go through this really quickly. Will Smallbone, 26 years of age.
No,
if we had a chance to sign next season, would you sign him?
Oh God, that's a bloody tough one, isn't it? With the injuries, we haven't had enough to see. Look, we won't. I'd have a loan, but we won't get a loan, will we? Would we take him on? Look, fully fit, I'd have it. I'd have him, but I've got to say, if we're going to be ruthless, I'd say no, it hasn't quite worked out. So move on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to move on.
Valuation?
I think he's a good player, isn't he? He's a sort of 2 to 3 million player, fit and firing. But we can't, on what we've seen, it's not enough. I liked what I saw, but not seen enough of it.
Okay, so I'm going to go for. Technically sell. I wouldn't get him back on again. I think a lot of it is because of I just feel the injury side of it. Valuation 2.5 million. I think when he was on it at the start of the season, I think he looked good. He showed a lot of promise, but I think because of the injuries, it's a concern. Angelo?
Out 1.5 million.
Ooh, fuck well done, Angelo. Right, I'm next. Rafik Lamptey. So he has actually had a couple of appearances this season. I think he was playing the Coventry game, didn't he, as well, from memory. 19 years of age. He's a baby. I'm going to go for keep, loan. I'm going to go for 1 million because of the potential I think that he's got. Angelo?
I love this kid. I love him. He's going to be a player as well, yeah? So it's 100% keep, yeah? Squad.
Let him out?
Say again?
You won't loan him out?
No, I'm keeping him in. Keeping him in
to play him.
Yeah, I'm keeping him involved with our first team. Yeah, so it's a keep.
Even in the Premier League.
Yes, yeah, that kid is going to be a star, mate. That's going to be a star. You mark my words. Right? You mark my words. And also, I'm going to give him a nice valuation to keep everyone away from him. 2.5 million.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, I really like this kid, mate.
He's definitely
clearly you do.
Yeah.
Disco.
Do you know what he's going to be? He's going to be a technical Jimmy Abdou, mate.
Yeah.
Good shout. Good shout. I think I'll go in the middle of you two. I think keep and squad, keep and loan in the Prem. So and valuation, I reckon you're right, Joe. 1 mil at the minute, I'd say, is a fair fee.
Okay. Excellent. Right. We're moving to the last bit now, listeners. So we're now up to the attackers and inside forwards or wide forwards.
Money.
Where the big boys are. First one on the list. Who's going first this time? Angelo.
Yeah.
Femi Aziz.
Femi Aziz.
Femi Aziz.
Very easy. Keep. And my valuation.
Hang on. Keep. Is that start? Or
start. Yeah. Start. Keep. Yeah. My valuation of Femi Aziz is 18 million.
Wow, that's very specific, isn't it? 18 million.
18 million.
How much is that in euros?
20.5. 28 appearances. So he's missed a few games this season, but he has scored 8 times and got 7 assists, which is 15 goal contributions. So a massive valuation on there, Angelo. Disco, do you agree with him?
100% agree with him. And listen, going through a bit of a leaner period at the moment, and he's still creating chances. Could have got the winner at Ipswich. Look, Femi's been an absolute a star for us. So 100% keep and play. I'm going higher. I'm doing a Brucey. I'm going 20 plus.
Higher, lower. 20
plus. 20 plus.
20 million. 20 million. Okay. So that's myself now, isn't it? So I'm going to go keep, start. And I think a valuation of him at the moment, I think when you look at some of the prices that some of these players go for to the Premier League from the Championship, and you look at some of them sort of 20, 25, 30 million, I can't see why he's not in that bracket. But I'm going to be sensible. I'm not going to go over valuation. I'm going to say 20 million. I'm going to go with you, Disco. 20 million.
Well, what did Ipswich allegedly offer?
16, 17, I think.
So how is it not 20 plus for a Prem team, you know?
Yeah, good point. Disco, you're next. Tierno Ballo, 24 years of age. He's on loan. 34 appearances for us this season. 1 goal, but he has got, guess how many assists he's had?
3.
4? 3? 3, 4?
3, I reckon, yeah.
I tell you, he's actually had 6 assists this season.
6?
No, I don't think that's right, is it, mate?
According to SofaScore, he's got 6 assists this season, 1 goal. The goal was one against Oxford. We were there, actually, weren't we? So, what are you going for, Disco?
Look, I had very high hopes when he first started and looked like he had something special, didn't he? And he slowly faded away, and now he really is a bit of a bit part player. I've got to say, no, not for me. I'd let him go back. He's not shown enough.
So what, sell?
So sell, and well, he's not ours, is he? But yeah, you're right. What would I value him at? From what I've seen, can't go much more than 1.5.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go for. Oh, he's not our player. So I'm going to go for. It's a shame because, as you say, Disco, I think he had a great, promising start. I think he complemented Aziz so well on that left-hand side when Aziz was doing the business on the right-hand side. But he just hasn't sustained that, has he, long enough, unfortunately. They value him at 4.5 million, didn't they? As part of the deal, when we're supposed to loan him potentially by 4.5. He's not worth that. So I'm going to go out. And valuation, I'm going to go for 2 million. I think there's something about him. You know, he's a fit lad. He's got left foot, right foot. He can definitely get assists and create stuff, can't he? Maybe just needs regular football, but I wouldn't sign him. for next season. Angelo?
Do you know what? There was one game, mate. I think it was Stoke at home. He was unbelievable, mate. Do you remember when
he played number 10, didn't he? That
he was unbelievable, mate. Honestly,
he was brilliant.
I thought he was incredible. But yeah, I'm an out now. Yeah,
shame.
I'm out, and 2 million. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, we all agree on the price roughly. Well, you said 1 million, didn't you? 1.5. Disco.
1.5. Well, it's round out to 2, Joe. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
500k between friends.
Exactly. Right. Next on the list, Disco.
Yeah.
Josh Coburn,
Ooh.
23 years of age, has only made 23 appearances this season, but he has got 7 goals, no assists. What would you do?
I am 100% stay, start. I'm going to go start. He definitely can start in the Prem, make that step up. And his current valuation, 7.5.
Ooh.
7.5.
Striker scoring goals, I'm telling you, massive. Could be more.
I'm going to go for keep. Obviously, keeping the Championship, keeping the Premiership, starting the Championship. I'm going to go for squad player in the Premiership. I think he's a player that can come off the bench. We need a goal. You know, he can be physical and do that part of the job. And valuation, I think what he's done since he's come back, he's beefed up. He looks solid. He looks strong. You know, he's changed his game. He looks aggressive to the point that it kind of overshadows Ivanovic a little bit because it makes it quite clear on the areas where Ivanovic needs to improve on by looking at Josh Coburn. And I think because of that, I think his price has gone up in value. I'll say the last few weeks or months. So I'm going to go for £7 million for Josh Coburn. Angelo, how about yourself?
Boys, I am going to shock you here. I'm telling you. Right, so it's a keep. Yeah, it's a start. Right, this guy has got everything, mate. He is strong. He's not slow. He can score with his head. He's got the full package, mate. And I am going 13 million, mate.
What? No way.
This geezer is great, mate.
But Angelo, would you not agree that he's not clinical enough in front of goal? There's so many chances he does miss.
Joe, I know it's recency, but lately, since he's come back and he's got stronger, his goal ratio is excellent, mate.
He still misses. He still, for me, for that money, £13 million, you've got to put away chances. The chance that he gets, you've got to put them away. And for me, we make allowances because we think, you know what? It's Josh Coburn, he's a young lad,
Another thing, he's only had, I don't think he's had a full season in the Championship. Yeah, this guy's got potential.
I don't agree for 30 million.
30 million.
I don't agree.
Let your money, so let him.
I agree. I like him, but
behind Aziz, I think he's our most important. Aziz and Kramer, I think he's still Coburn. Yeah.
Good shout.
You could argue
he's worth a little bit more than Kramer because strikers.
But you could argue back in the day when we had Richard Sadler and Neil Harris and Paul Moody. Paul Moody was very effective, and he helped Harris score a lot of goals and won a lot of aerial presence and very aggressive in the box. I wouldn't say he's worth £13 million in that time of money, whatever that would be back in those days. He was very you saw what he was about. He was aggressive. He was good in the air.
He had Coburn's pace, did he? To be fair, like Angelo says, don't think he doesn't. But he don't. But I
wouldn't say he's got pace.
I think Moody. I wouldn't compare Moody with Coburn.
Mind you, Moody was older, wasn't he? To be fair, we had Moody at the back of his career. I think he was like 32, weren't he? 31, 32, 33. Older, yeah. Whereas I guess 23 years of age, Josh, he's getting better. He's still young, but I wouldn't put 30 million. Guys, in the chat, in the comments, do you agree with Angelo? Yes or no?
I'll tell you what's really good. I think what we're all saying is, if as was rumoured, it's up to 5 million with add-ons and promotion and all that.
Yeah, it's money well spent.
We're all saying money well spent, and actually we'll make a profit on him, and that's good business. That's good business.
That's what it's about. Yeah, exactly.
And good on him, I'm pleased, because he's turned the corner, isn't he, with a lot of fans.
Have we done it all? Have we done our 3, have we, on that?
Yeah.
On Coburn, right. So I'm starting next one, I think. Mihailo Ivanovic. 21 years of age, 8 goals this season, 1 assist. I'm going to go for keep. I'm going to go for start squad. Only because I think we could probably sign a better player for the Premiership. He's only 21 years of age. And I think the valuation at the moment as it stands, if I valued Josh Coburn at 7 million, I would say that Mihailo Ivanovic is 7 million as well. Not because either are better than the other, because they weigh each other out. What Josh Coburn lacks, Ivanovic has got. Ivanovic's got all the technical ability. I think Ivanovic is a better finisher. Coburn is better at holding the ball up. He's better in the air. He's more aggressive. Ivanovic isn't. I think Ivanovic is quicker. I think Ivanovic has got more skill. He can go past players. So I think they're very different players, but equally, I think if you work it out, what they give, they're on par. So if I go 7 million for Coburn, I'm saying 7 million for Ivanovic as well.
And if you had to start, if you could only play one striker, you're the manager, who would you start?
Yeah. Coburn.
Yeah.
How about you? I wouldn't pay 30 million for him.
Well, managers don't these days, so don't worry about that, Joe.
No.
Is it my yeah, so I think Coburn is miles ahead of Ivanovic. Miles. Yeah, that's my opinion, yeah.
But what sense? As in, because he's aggressive and he gets stuck in. And
he's got what? How many more goals than Coburn? 1, 2? Not many.
He's got one goal more than Coburn.
Yeah, and Coburn's been injured half the fucking season. Yeah. So I would say Mihailo Ivanovic. This honestly, people might go crazy at me. Yeah, Championship backup, right?
What?
Premiership backup. I think he needs 1 more year, mate. I don't think he's good enough still. I don't think Ivanovic is good enough still, mate. So I would go. I'd keep. Backup. In 1 year, I think he'll be phenomenal. But I think he needs 1 more year, mate. Yeah, in my opinion. There's so many games he just goes missing, mate. He don't battle with the defenders end up having the easiest game of their season. He needs 1 more year. Yeah, the guy is going to be great, but he's not ready. Yeah, so I would say 6 million. 6.
Okay, Disco.
I bizarrely agree with you both, and what I mean by that is I agree with you, Joe, that I think he's got very different attributes to Coburn, but brings him up to sort of level with him, probably more potential than actual delivery. But you have to agree with Angelo that he gives us nowhere near the output that Josh does in a game, So you think if you pay your money, take your choice, you're going with, my choice would be Coburn to start all day long ahead of Mihailo. But he's got something. He has got something in there. And like you say, it's bubbling away. Is it going to sort of click in again? Let me ask you, what was the rumour of how much people wanted him for at the beginning of the season? Was it 10?
I think it was more than that.
People were 16 million or something, wasn't it?
No, I don't think it was that much.
It was 14 million, I think it was. Yeah, around the 14 million mark,
So when you think that, and you think, and at the time I was thinking...
To be fair, Disco, that was on the end of him scoring God knows amount of goals at the end of last season. It was in the summer this was, wasn't it? So
yeah. Whether it's true or not.
Did Leicester bid for him? Leicester. I think they were right in for him last season.
They were definitely interested, weren't they?
I thought there was room for 10 plus, and I was thinking, actually, that's not bad money, but are we selling too early? And I always go back to Zian Fleming when Burnley first bid for him, and I think they bid 10 or 12. And I said, no, 15 plus, and I'd let him go. And we didn't let him go. And in the end, we got 8 for him. So it's a bit one of those. So I'm going a long way around saying, I do agree with you both on different ways. Valuation, I'm a bit like you, Joe. I think they're very similar, albeit Josh Coburn's much better value for money than Mihailo right now. But I don't think Milo's far behind. I genuinely think someone would come in and pay 7 plus for him. Based on potential, etc. So I'm going to go 7 for me.
Can I say something as well, right, Joe? Mihailo, right? Honestly, me and my 2 sons were having this conversation. We were miles apart, mate. And you'll find, get the people in the comments, put it down.
He splits.
Some people giving silly figures and some people giving really low figures.
Yeah, I think he definitely splits.
Yeah, because
he splits opinion, doesn't he?
Superstar, but he just ain't there yet. He's not there.
Right, guys. So we're an hour and 20 minutes in. So we've got to wrap this up quickly. So let's get the last few done. Otherwise, it'd be like another 2-hour show, and I blame you two. I've tried, Lister. Sorry. Next one. Who starts now? Is it you, Angelo?
Go on then.
Can be,
Macaulay Langstaff.
Macaulay Langstaff.
29 years of age, 33 appearances, 3 goals, and 1 assist.
Yeah, for me, it's a sell, and 750.
Nice and easy. Disco?
A lot slightly heavy heart because I think he's done really well to get himself a starting lineup. He's done really, really well until the last recent games where he's been pretty ineffective. I would sell. And I reckon we could get the big 1 million for him. He could go to a League One and score a hatful of goals, no doubt. So even Championship in the right team, and set up. So yeah, let's roll the ball, make him £1 million.
Right, I think that's very generous. I'm gonna go for sell. 750. I think did we pay 750 for him? Did we 700? 750?
Yeah.
I think we'll get what we pay for if we're lucky.
Keep the receipt.
How long is the refund for? Are we still in the refund period? I don't know. But yeah, lovely guy it seems. But yeah.
And you know what? Although I was really short on him, there's been some good performances from Macaulay. To be fair, there has. Yeah.
Has there?
A couple of key goals.
Yes, mate. He's had a couple of good performances. He has.
Right. Okay. Disco. Zach Lovelace. You heard of him?
Oh, how can we comment on Zach Lovelace? Look, a fit and firing and playing to his potential, I would say. Look, I'd love to keep squad. Love him to be a starter in the Championship. Look, he was on the bench, wasn't he, for one game, and you think, oh, you're finally going to do it. Came on, didn't he?
He did. Southampton.
Yeah. So keep squad. Or maybe Premiership, you'd probably loan him out, to be fair, if he's not going to get much game time. But he could probably step up. And I have Rangers fans who say when he was fit, he looked the absolute, the real deal. Valuation only on, it should be 1 to 1.5. Could be hugely more, but I think 1.5 would be very generous right now.
Okay. Choose that Disco. I'm going to go for. I mean, he's 20 years of age. His injury records is atrocious, but he's young. I'm going to go for keep. I'm going to go for loan. And I think because we know how good he can be, and the fact that he has done reasonably well for Rangers up in Scotland for a youngster, for 18, 19-year-olds, I'm going to go for 750. As a valuation at the moment. Angelo?
Well, I'm going for a keep squad. And again, you've got 1 year, mate. You've got 1 year to sort your life out, yeah? Because we're just not seeing him, and 1 million.
So you think he's good enough to be in a squad in the Premier League?
Yeah, he's got potential, mate, yeah. And
at 20 years of age, he's hardly played in the Championship, and you think he could do it in the Premiership?
Well, I said squad, didn't I?
Yeah, but why not go squad loan at least? Then?
I want to give him a year to prove himself, but he's got the potential.
But not with us.
Why not?
To our detriment. Well, how's he going to prove himself? Will he get any game time?
But we're
going to bring players in who are going to be better of what we've got currently at the moment. How is he going to get into?
I'm hating on Lovelace.
Joe,
how's he going to get in the team?
Yeah, but he has a full pre-season and he's absolutely firing. He's going to be. You say, well, he should be good enough to be in the squad, shouldn't he?
Okay.
It all depends on fitness, as you rightly said.
Yeah, no, you talked me around this way. Right. Are we all done? Have I done yet or not? I've done one.
Lovelace, I think you did. Yeah, you said 750, didn't you? Yeah.
You done Lovelace, didn't you?
You actually said keep as well.
Yeah, but I did say loan.
Oh, did you? Right, okay.
Yeah. Right. So I'm next, am I?
Yeah.
Jack Howland. So I'm going to go for keep, and loan. I think valuation, I'm going to go 750 at the moment. Angelo?
Yeah, I'm going keep, squad, loan. And I'm very disappointed with Barnett, mate, because I like this kid and I've been keeping an eye on it. He is an unused substitute every bloody week. And I don't know why Millwall just don't pull him. I've never seen him get on, mate. He's unused every single week.
I'm sure there's either a ruling there. If you're loaning a player out and you've got a clause to bring him back in again, if they're not playing, you could say to them, look, if you don't play him, give
I'm so surprised.
Was to bring them back, yeah.
I'm so surprised he's not getting any minutes at League Two because from what I've seen, the guy's a player.
Yeah. Disco?
Exactly the same as Angelo. Not sure did we get a valuation? Are we doing that?
Oh, valuation?
750.
Yeah. Same as me, yeah.
I'm 100% with you. Keep squad and or loan. Yeah, I think he could be in a championship squad. That guy's got something special about him, definitely. Bizarre, he's not getting. I didn't know that, Angelo. I know you put it in.
I look at it every week, mate. He never comes off the bench.
That's disappointing. Last player on the list. We got there, guys. Sorry to keep you waiting. We hit an hour and a half, but we got there. It's starting with you, Angelo, this time. Tommy Watson. So we've got a chance to sign him next season.
Do you know what, mate? When he come down with Sunderland against us, I thought he was out of this world, but I've not seen it. This time.
Have you seen the game against Italy? They drew 3-3. He scored 2 goals and got an assist for the under-21s.
No, I didn't see that.
Did you not see that?
What was it? Just
that was just the weekend gone, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So they drew 3-3. Apparently, I think we were 3-1 up. He got 2 goals and assists, and when he went off in 65 minutes, Italy then scored 2 goals.
Oh, I didn't know
He was by far like the best player on the pitch, apparently.
Have you seen a clip of that? If you've got a clip, send it to me, mate. I'd like to see it.
There must be highlights
on YouTube. I imagine,
yeah. Is that changed your decision now, is it?
No. He's still young, mate, yeah. And I can remember I've been so impressed with him when I saw him with Sunderland against us. I'm a keep. In the Championship, I would sometimes start.
Sometimes start, sometimes not.
in the Premier League, he'd be a squad player, and I would say I know they paid 10 million for him. I can't put any valuation like that on his head. I would say like 2.5 million for what I've seen.
Really, that low? He plays for England. He plays for England. Under 16s.
With my eyes, mate.
He played for England under 16s, 17s, under 18s, under 19s, under 21.
And he played with little old Millwall. He can't even get a start at Millwall.
Weird, isn't it? Weird.
So you go for what? You go for keep. Actually, go keep. Squad.
Yeah, and 3 million.
3 million. You got up now for 2.5.
That's because you told me how good he was at for England.
Disco, how about yourself?
Look, I think this is a really difficult one. We've just not seen enough of him. I was really excited when we got the deal over the line, and it's the sort of player we normally lose out on, isn't it? You know, some other club gets him, and when we got him, you think, oh, this is going to be fantastic, but it hasn't really shown much yet. But he hasn't played a lot of football either. So, look, based on what you know of his ability, if you had the opportunity, you'd have to say keep and start, keep and squad. And look, if somebody's paid 10 million for him, then that's what he's worth, isn't he? It was not in my mind, but I've not seen enough.
What's your valuation then? What's your valuation of him?
Well, I haven't seen enough of him play for us to make a. That's what I'm saying. If they were prepared to pay 10 million for him, they must see something, fantastic. So why would I go against that? But
that's the idea of this. The idea is for you to decide and pick what you value him at. Forget what.
All right. Well, I'll go 5.
5. So Andrew, you went with 3, didn't you?
3.
3.5, maybe. Can I convince you to go 3.5, Angelo?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I'm a last bid.
Last bid's at 3. Yeah. Right. I'm going to go for if we can sign next season. I'm going to go for keep. I think he'll be squad start, if I'm allowed to say that, in the Championship. I would say
You are, we're not. That's the problem.
I would say squad backup in the Premiership, only because he'll be a year older, a year more experience, and actually you can't deny his pedigree. You know, coming through the England ranks, representing England at all age groups. You know, he's playing for under 21s, and he's 19 years of age. He scored 2, got an assist on the weekend. I would say he's worth, for me, £4 million. I know we haven't seen the best of him yet, but I think if we had him for pre-season and played regularly week in, week out, I think we'll see a lot more of him. But at the moment, the poor lads, he's in and out of Brighton squad, in and out of our squads. He just needs a bit of consistency. But I'll go for £4 million. And guys, that concludes our squad. So what do you think of that then, guys?
I think we're left with about 34 players, aren't we?
Last one, Joe. Last one. Alex Neil.
Keep.
Alex Neil, keep.
Yeah.
Keep. And actually, Angelo, hold our nerve if we went up and came straight back down.
100%.
Keep
again. Yeah, don't do what Norwich done.
Yeah.
Don't do what Norwich done. Get rid of him.
Yeah, I agree 100% this guy.
He's proven. Right, guys, look, that wraps up for another episode of Chat with Chaps. A big thank you to my co-host Disco Steve and Angelo Miliotto. Really do appreciate you guys joining us tonight. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please keep supporting the show. As you remember, everything we make this channel goes to Cancer Research UK. So please give us a like. Guys, put your comments in the end here as well. Do you agree with us? Do you disagree with us? What's your valuation? Who would you keep and who would you sell? We'd love to read your comments in the chat afterwards. Remember, guys, if you're going to go to Millwall versus Norwich on Monday the 6th of April, please make sure you come over and say hello to the Chat with Chaps team. We will be there working hard, wearing our t-shirts, a bit like what Disco's wearing at the moment. The old similar last year's one, so it's very similar to that one. Again, there's lots of prizes to win on the auction website, so make sure you get bidding on those prizes. And again, thanks to our sponsor Spectrum VR, and we will see you again on the next one. So that's all from us, and see you later. Bye for now.